Day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling.
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news analysis. What is up? What is up? How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know in the comments down below. In the fields, did everyone make it through the biggest bear trap of 2025? Did everyone make it? Are we good? Who panic sold? Who panic sold at the bottom? Let me know. Let me know who panic sold at the bottom. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Is it going to drop more today? I put this on here. All right, this is what I'll say. Last night live, while we were dropping to, what did we get to live? I think we got to 91K while we were live. So like when I started the live, I think it was at 95K. And then we ended up dropping all the way to 91K while I was live. While I was live. And then we put this on here. We put this on here live. And what does this mean? These are red because they have been confirmed. But every time I put in this on here, I put this is the trade the news and you will lose chart. Every time there's a big bag, boogeyman, scary event, it has been a local bottom. Now, we will put this in red once it's been confirmed. Bitcoin dominance definitely a higher high. Yeah, we need to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. But I cried tears of blood. He says I didn't sell, but I cried tears of blood. That's okay. That's okay. I panic bought one last little DCA. It's nothing from here now. Anyone want to lend me a couple K to buy more Solnic? I swear I'll pay you back double in 2 months. What up, Ski? Pissed I couldn't DCA as much as I wanted to. Damn. Dry powder. I feel you on that one, bro. Price target on ADA. $6 to $8 for ADA. Definitely was the biggest sell-offs I've been a part of in the last 3 years. Okay, good. If you made it this far, here's what you should do. All right? So last night, we had one of the biggest sell-offs. That's right. In recent memory. Especially in the altcoins. If you made it this far, if you did not panic sell the bottom, here's what you should do. You need to document this. Document it, just like I've documented it, right here. We put the tariff right here. Get you a notebook. Write down the date. Write down the event. Write down the prices and how you felt. Because here's the deal. Thanks. Here's the deal. I promise it will happen again. I promise you it will happen again. And when it happens again, you have something to draw from. You have something to correlate it from. You have something to say, I've been through this before. We've been here before. Because guess what? It will happen. It will never feel good at the bottom, not one time. It will never feel good at the bottom, not one time. Will it feel good at the bottom? I promise you that. On my mama. Been a record I've seen bigger than FTX and Luna. Do you think this was worse last night than FTX and Luna? I personally don't. I remember what people are freaking out then. I don't know, pretty close. Because it's like, it's close in that like it's in a completely different phase. But this is how the apex predator moves, ladies and gentlemen. He manipulates your emotions. He manipulates your emotions. All right? And unless you want to keep being manipulated, you got to get in front of it. You got to learn, like, which way, if you just stop and just ask yourself the question, do I feel myself being hurted a certain way? If the answer to that question is yes, you should ask yourself why and who is hurting me. Why do we all collectively feel a certain way? $2.4 billion was liquidated. That's pretty close. All right, so listen, I'm proud of you if you made it this far. If you didn't hang it up last night, that's another one. You just earned some XP. Double XP weekend. You just collected all the elixir last night, and you're about to level up. All right? What about B-Chain? 40 to 69 cents. I'm late. Is crypto going up? Going back up? Yes. It will go up. Do you have an upside AVAX ADA? I'm holding 300 for ADA. Or, shoot, imagine that. Nothing compares to 2022. I agree. 300 for AVAX and then $6 to $8 for ADA. All my longs were liquidated. It happens. It's part of the game. Pepe, I think Pepe does about a 3 to 4x from here. XRP ski. Listen, I sold 30% of my XRP at $3.33. Everyone said I was crazy. Here we are though. But I think the XRP gets to $5, as high as $12. So, listen, congratulations if you made it through last night. If you did not panic sell at the bottom, great. You collected some elixir. You got double XP, and you need to document it. I don't care if it's a 99-cent notebook. I don't care if it's a napkin. Write it down. Oh, XP. My bad. Write it down. Document it. That way, hear me out, when it happens again, because it will, if you can't handle these emotions, I don't know if crypto's for you. When it happens again, you'll have something to draw from. I don't think it's probably not going to happen like this to this magnitude for another few months, but there will probably be another scary event or so, maybe a month or so. They generally happen about once a month, and then about every 3 months, you get a pretty scary one. So, listen, the apex predator manipulates you by your emotions. If you made it through last night, double XP, elixir, level up. Now document it and seal it. Lock it in. It will go below 125 today. What will? XRP? Time to buy more Solnic. Solnic's my number one value play right now. For sure. One more dumping coming in 1 hour? I don't think so. Listen, here's what doesn't happen. Let me tell you what doesn't happen. What doesn't happen is you get $2.5 billion that are liquidated. You have a massive, scary news event. You go on the 5-hour chart, and you're the lowest that you've been since August on the RSI. The lowest you've been since August on the RSI. All these things happen simultaneously at the same time. You flash red on the RSI. The lowest you've been since August, since Japan cut their rates, since Mt. Gox was selling their Bitcoin. And then you go lower again. It doesn't happen like that. It does not happen like that. But as retail, here's the deal. You, me, and everyone watching is all retail. The quicker you embody that, the better you're going to be. The quicker you realize that you're not BlackRock and you're not Vanguard and you're trading against BlackRock, you're trading against Vanguard, the better you're going to be. ICP 100 to 140. Do you see some bad happening today when the stock market opens? That's what everyone is saying. That's what everyone's saying. And guess what? Here's my intuition. When everyone thinks something's going to happen, the opposite tends to have a way of happening. I managed to get an average price below $10. Let's freaking go, Minaj. Oh yeah, that's some high quality coffee right there. Yeah, guys, listen. The quicker you realize that you're retail, I'm retail, we're all retail, the better you're gonna be. The quicker you realize you're trading against BlackRock, you're trading against Vanguard, you're trading against Fidelity and MicroStrategy, the better you're going to be. None of us are institutions. You are not outsmarting institutions. The best you can do is understand how they move and why they move and trade with them. You're not going to outsmart them, though. And what do? They manipulate emotions at the top and at the bottom. Fear and greed. At the bottom, it will always be fear, anxiety, a big bad boogeyman scary event, uncertainty, doubt. All these emotions will be at play at every stinking bottom. At no point, and this is what retail thinks. They think that the bid bag scary event happens, we have a crash, and we're going to get one more flush out. Nope. That was it. We're going to get one more flush out, and then you, me, and everyone, we're all going to buy that dip. Nope. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Institutions bought, retail sold hard. Exactly. 100%. 100%. Listen, I'm telling you, if you made it through this, even if you sold the bottom, it's okay. If you sold the bottom last night, if you panic sold, it's all right. Buy back in and document it. Get a notebook, write it down. Write down how you felt, what the prices were, what the narrative was, what you did, what caused you to feel this way, and then you can draw from it. Bro, do you think Trump's tariffs are a clever threat? Listen, and I said this yesterday. Jay, thank you for the heart. And Peter, thank you for the rose, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Like, here's the deal. This is what I said yesterday. This is the narrative that's being perpetuated to us. That tariffs, that Trudeau and Trump having a game of chicken is somehow this affects the price of Bitcoin. How? It doesn't. No, let me tell you what it actually is happening. This is market manipulation, and the apex predator will use any event possible to manipulate the markets. When you see $2.4 billion that is liquidated, that has absolutely nothing to do with tariffs. The tariffs have not even been passed. $2.4 billion of liquidation is, say it with me, apex predator market manipulation. That's it. What will make the price go up? Retail being out. Retail being out. This is the funny thing too. Like people keep saying things like the institutions are not all gonna let us all be rich, and you're correct. You are correct. Because here's the deal. Not everyone is going to make it through the fear. In fact, most will not. Because in order to get 10, 20, 30, 40x gains, you got to go through 20, 30, 40% corrections. You got to go through that fear. You got to make it through there. And when people say things like institutions aren't going to let us all be rich, you're correct. 90% of people will not be able to handle it. 90% of people will not be able to stomach it. I don't see the fear of it. I just see it as more opportunities. That's great, bro. The fear of it comes in when people look at their portfolio and they're down, whatever percentage. That's the correct mindset, though. It's opportunities. Opportunity comes knocking. Says, I'm here now. We can start the live now. Bought some ICP and ADA. Prices were beautiful last night. Already up. I think you were here last night live, weren't you? Was you with us live? I don't remember. That one definitely is going to go in the books, as I think maybe the most fear that I've seen and felt from everyone collectively around me while I was live. People were definitely freaking out. And what did I say? The correction has happened. I agree. What did I say? I want you to remember who was here in the heat of battle. Who was live, who was here, who was not perpetuating FUD and fear. In the heat of battle, at the scariest moment that we've had in years, while it was crashing live, I want you to remember who was here in the heat of battle. Not only was I here, but I wasn't perpetuating fear. Because listen, when we go to, I'm telling you again, when we go to 118K, the content creators will come out of the woodworks. We may see 70K. Don't get so confident. I'm confident we will see 70K. I am confident that we will see 70K. I think you are correct. We will see 70K. The question is when. In my opinion, 138K is first. Probably $207,000 is first. And then we'll see 70K. I feel way more people are bullish than bearish. You wasn't here last night, bro. You wasn't here. Nobody was bullish last night. I promise you that. Nobody was bullish last night. Nobody. Would you buy a link at these prices? What is the price of Link? $18? Pretty good. It's at the 236. I think that's a pretty good value. I mean, I think Link gets to $80. It says, I definitely was bearish. That's okay. It's all right. Right? As long as you don't panic sell. And if you panic sell, well, you need to evaluate that. I sold the bottom. When we turn back green, I'll buy the mortgage. What would I buy at these prices? My value plays. Last night, every other question was, Ski, where is the bottom? Help us, Ski, please. Is LCX still a value? I don't know. It was last night. See, that's what I mean about like how fluid the 18 cents. Yes, LCX is still an extreme value. All right, top value plays as of right now: Solnic, HNT, Rose, ICP, Shiba, Dent, VeChain, Naka, IOTA, Flux, Theta, Krill, Raven, Dynex, Dot, LCX, XYO, Crow, NXRA, Phantom News, Harmony One. I painted Bot, Rose, Flux, Dot, and VeChain. I think you're up on those positions. I now own almost 70,000 Flux. Let's go, bro. It's up to 40 now. This is at the bear market lows. Suki. Yeah. All right, guys. This is just a quick one. I just wanted to come on here, reassure everybody, tell you to stick to the plan. I'm about to leave right now. I'm going to go to Kentucky. I'm closing on the property. I'll be filming some content while I'm out there. I'll have Wi-Fi, and I have like I have this generator. I'll show you, actually. So I have this like this DeWalt generator thing. It has 4 8-amp 20-volt batteries. So I'll be able to live stream and do content out there. I'll be back Tuesday night. And I'll be recording some content here and there. But yeah, listen, guys, I'll leave you with this. Stick to the plan. When you feel yourself being hurted by your emotions, evaluate that very carefully. When going camping, I'm going camping in 10 days. Me and my son. So there you go. All right. Remember, here's the thing. There is superstitions writing on the wall. Here we go. Every time I go camping, crypto breaks out. I'm going camping with my son in about 10 days. And we're going to my property. Me and him are going to go camping. And we're going to build a cabin. So there you go. That's when we're breaking out. All right, guys, listen. DCA, stick to your plan. Journal this. Document it. Document it. The more you document, the more that you have to draw from. And the less likely you're going to be hurted. All right, guys. I don't know what my live schedule will be for the next until Wednesday. Wednesday we'll be back to normal. But it'll just be kind of sporadic here and there until then. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this time. Peace, love, prosperity. God first. God bless. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first.